Okay, so this is ATM 62. We're getting ready to start now. As you can see from what it says, the previous winner is Jahvaro or me. So here I am entering again to see if I can maintain that title or if someone else will take it from me. Also entering, we have Hourai.
Hello, I'm on commentary.
Sorry?
I'm just introducing myself.
There we are. It's Hourai, and even Mothfan is entering. So we have all three of commentary entering again to prove what we can do. And there are some other familiar faces too. We have Kewpie, Jfeather, Axem, Shadowpelt, and Doodles all coming in. So it's a fairly snug, small bracket, but everybody here is very strong. So we'll definitely see how this event turns out. I don't know. Do you have anything more to say, Ori?
Um, 8 players is a nice number. This is going to be a nice and small one, but I think we're going to have a pretty good tournament today.
I agree.
All right, looks like our first match is going to be Mothfan, the host, versus QP.
All right. Well, it'll be an interesting matchup. Shoot, I actually still need to get in, but I know that Mothfan plays Frost. He is one of the few resilient Frost mains that we have. And then QP is probably the only known Storm that I can think of right now. Which means this is going to be yet another Storm versus Frost matchup.
Yeah, possibly the only active Storm right now. I'm not sure about the new players though. Haven't checked
Yeah,
out all the names.
I don't really know either. But Storm is rarer than Frost. In fact, that still surprises me.
Yeah. You never know though, QP might decide to make it Frost Mirror or something.
It is possible. QP has been known to challenge people at their own main. He's a very diverse player, quite skilled actually. Even though his main is Storm, and it seems like he'd only play Storm, he's capable of a lot of things. Yes, Axem. You two are the only ones off stream, actually.
Oh, Weird has a Storm according to Libby in chat.
I see.
Haven't seen them play lately. But, well, I don't always go to the guild lobbies.
It is hard to see them all. But I can believe it.
Alright, looks like they're getting started.
Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so.
I'm getting kicked out.
Oh. Well, here, I'll put this up so that maybe you can see.
Oh, thanks.
But, so far, Mothman doing pretty well. Gets a hit on QP with some basic spam.
Oh, nice.
That's
Oh,
open
no.
play. Gets hit by QP's walls. Nice
Yeah, that
dodge.
one, there was a small gap there, but timing was just a little off.
Axem continuing to take some shots. And QP getting hit by him. Axem doesn't move early enough though, ends up actually spot dodging and gets hit.
That is Moth fan, by the way, not Axem.
Oh, yeah,
Wrong
sorry.
cross.
Wrong cross, sorry. Uh-oh. Mothman getting stuck up now. Trying to hit QP. Nice use of stun wave to survive
what a good
that,
stun
actually.
wave and dodge.
Very good by Mothman to survive that. Keeps him in the game. And really in this matchup, you just want to be alive as long as possible so that you can keep spamming Storm and hope that Storm gets hit. However, Mothman makes a critical error, ends up dodging back to save 3 seconds, 1 second of life, instead of dodging down to save the heart. So, on to the next card. Mothman thinks about dodging, but decides not to, and ends up getting rewarded for it by getting a hit. Throwing out some single basics, which are some good alternate pressure. Tries again for some aggressive pressure, doesn't work out. Gets really close to QP, unfortunately gets hit by the melee clone basic. Good dodge, maintaining center stage, viable strategy if you want to abuse your dodging, but he makes a movement error and the card goes to QP. Actually, the game goes to QP. That's game 1.
Alright.
Both of them just stay.
Are they going to character select?
So
I
you can
guess
come in,
so.
Hourai.
Oh. Oh, yeah. That would...
Yes, Mothman and QP are very considerate.
Yeah, I reset my game just in case it was something wrong with mine.
Wibby also saying that they have a storm that doesn't work.
Oh, I can't
in this.
spectate again.
Oh,
That's really
well,
weird. Thanks, Jahvaro.
it's okay. You have reserve spectate through me. Commentary looks out for each other, alright.
Yeah, thanks.
So, Mothman making a decent dodge. Good dodge by Mothman. Really keeps himself in the game. Barely alive right now. Unfortunately, he could not quite get dodge. It would have been very difficult. But he does get a revenge hit on QP. Likely because QP made a mistake while shooting basic. Mothman just calmly dodging these projectiles. They're getting a little cramped here. Goes for bottom dodge, but moves up and gets hit.
Yeah, that was a really tough situation.
Would have been hard to get out of.
Could have gotten a hit there if QP had spammed some Wyatts, because Mothman did do a big move, but QP was just using basic. Unfortunately, that basic is too big, and Mothman does not make it through, and just crashes in while QP charges basic.
Yes, to signature. Go ahead. Oh yeah. What was? Uh-oh. Good attempt from Mothman. But I was just gonna say that QP does have. It is a habit that I've observed with QP to continue holding basic against approaching Frost because he's well aware that Frosts tend to run into the basics with their invincibility anyway. So.
Yeah, and QP's also really good at moving to where you're going to move and then charging a basic there before you even get there.
Yes, really putting that speed to use. Mothman tries to get through, unfortunately it's just a little too tight and he gets hit by QP and that is the end. So, 2-0 for Kewpie.
That's the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah, it's a very unfortunate counterplay from Moth fan.
Unfortunately, it was on stream.
That's an even more unfortunate counterplay from Kewpie. In an intense 2-0, 0-2, 2-0 throwback, Kewpie ends up winning the game. It's always interesting to see how that happens. Okay. Well, after that event after that game set having happened, we're now going to have Hourai versus Shadow Pelt.
All right. Yes, I'm up.
Yep, it is Hourai versus Shadow Pelt. We have one player who is just pure unbridled aggression, and another player who I think is more tactical with their decisions. Someone who seems to think a lot more about what's going on in the game and adjust their play accordingly to get what they want.
I certainly try. I'll wait till the stream looks ready to go.
So I'm ready on my end,
Oh,
and as long as you don't get kicked out, we'll be
is
fine.
ready.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be very unfortunate. Kicked out of my own match. Looks like it's not happening though.
Okay. It is Moon Priestess versus an angry, blazing Nova, like worm. So starts off, gets a hit with basic. Shadow Pelt undeterred, gets a good mix-up hit on Hourai up close. Shadow Pelt keeping Hourai against the wall, gets hit by Tap Diamond. Continuing to run in, just completely unfazed by the fact that he got hit with his aggression, gets hit again. Showing that he has no fear, immediately runs back in. Actually maintaining some space this time, tries to run through wide, gets hit by Tap Wide. That round finished in less than 20 seconds. Another one going in, manages to get hit by that lingering basic, unfortunate for Hourai, or for Shadow Pelt. The Shadow Pelt gets a revenge hit immediately. Trying to find a way to get in, gets hit by wide, still running in, manages to get a hit with wide. 2-2 for each player, just still so furious. So much rage coming from Shadow Pelt. And he gets knocked out in a blaze of glory. That game goes to Hourai. A match that lasted less than 90 seconds. Shadow Pelt saying that he really should have warmed up. I'm thinking that if it were me, I'd still be scared. He's running in with some actually expected aggression, not even foreseen. I can't say it's unexpected when it's Shadow Pelt. It seems like a consistent factor that's been happening is Hourai gets one hit at the start of round, and he always gets hit by wide later. In fact, these matches play out very similarly with things that they're all getting hit by. Another wide gets a hit. Hourai trying to avoid getting hit, having a hard time. Shadow Pelt actually getting a uncommon distance hit. However,
yeah,
it's
those
not
basics
enough.
messed me up. I didn't want to channel the diamond for as long as I did, but I decided to because of the basics. That messed me up.
Yeah, it's interesting how that goes. Does not actually get his wide hit that he's supposed to get at the start of every round. Instead, bonks on wide, and it's looking not so good for Shadow Pelt. Does manage to get a hit, that's how it starts. Shadow Pelt going in, that was a great mix-up, actually really just covered Hourai's space so badly, but then Shadow Pelt dies to the lethal Tap Wide. This move can hit you when you're standing still, but it can also hit you while you're moving. And we saw that happen when Shadow Pelt got hit by it. So there you go. In a set that lasted, what, less than 2 minutes?
That's Worm for you.
Not only Worm, that's Shadow Pelt. Shadow Pelt is on a schedule. This man moves fast. He's probably the most efficient player that I've ever seen. But there's that game. Congratulations, Hourai, keeping yourself alive on commentary.
Yep, I am still alive, and I am supposing your last round will be next. Yeah, it looks like you are up against Doodles, Queen. Wibby, a person of many names.
Yes. Well, I guess that's how it's going. So, I will get on the fight pad and wait for someone to get on it.
Oh,
Read
Wibby
Twitch
has
chat,
something to say in
Jahvaro.
Twitch chat.
I have one thing to say before our set begins. No, I got baited. I've been cursed.
That's unfortunate.
I'm
You
the
gotta win
skeleton
this,
holding
Jahvaro.
No, it's fine. I'm the skeleton holding the jump rope. I believe.
Yeah, you gotta win this so we can have our match that we never got to have last tournament.
All right, it's me against the Arc main. May I go spell Awakened, Queen? Doodles? Wibby? Raw Embracer? Oh, typing is hard. Curse is already affecting me. Okay, here we go. It is time for the spell Awakened. Actually, my favorite map in Battle Pelts as well. I think he has good taste. I really should turn on the explosion effect. Anyhow, let's begin.
Yeah, Frost is
Huh?
supposed to win against Arcanist in this, but she needs the explosion effect to win.
It's true. I actually have quite a disadvantage here having it turned off. Some might say this matchup isn't winnable. At least Art can't grab me here. Oh god.
She can't give you sheer terror.
Yeah, that's a very good thing for me.
You can sheer terror her though. That's your defensive special.
Ow. I prefer it by, oh god, a different name. So far this set, we're kind of stalling a little bit. There goes Clock. I'm in a bad position here.
Hey, you made a nice dodge roll.
Yep, I'm keeping alive.
Whoa! Nice spot dodge. Unfortunate wide hit after that, but you even got a
Yep, I
follow-up
almost...
hit.
Yep. Uh-oh, getting Clock. Oh, I managed to get a hit
This
with...
is going very
half
unfortunate
basic.
for Wibby Queen.
Yeah, a little bit. Alright, there we go. The invincibility lasts a long time after use, but not quite long enough. And Ruby gets hit. Going in. I wonder if Wibby is going to go back for moon camping like they were trying before. I'm throwing out some basics. Wibby keeping up the pressure with wide and trying to get an occasional interruption with his basic, but I just have so much space to macro that I'm not really as worried about it. He's trying to follow up his basics with debuffs so that there's not just a complete loss of pressure if he misses. Seems like a good idea, but I do need to be horizontal for it to really pay off.
The arena is closing in. This is not looking good for you, Jahvaro. I don't know what you're gonna do.
People keep saying that it's not good for me, but I actually really prefer Arc at walls.
It's fun to fight Arc instead of Moth, so I will give you that.
This is indeed true. I'm glad someone else agrees. But so far, Whoopi is getting hit. Got 2 hits on him. I'm continuing to just dodge, playing a bit more of a passive style. People that pay attention do know that I actually do not like aggression against Arc, despite the fact that many people say Arc has advantage in there. We'll be going for a bit of a long distance clock there, isn't quite able to hit it. Now I have the opportunity to be a bit more aggressive, which I'm going to try and do. Get in Whoopi's face, throw out a wide, keep him in the corner, not quite enough. It's down to 1 heart and feeling some pressure. Spamming a little bit of wide here, just to kind of, not really necessarily attempting to hit him, but just trying to make him scared.
Nice clock
Thank
and
you.
dodge. My favorite kind is when you let the clock land, it misses you, and then you dive into the clock to dodge the moon.
The what?
When the clock lands, it misses you, so you don't get clocked, and then the moon is coming for you, so you dive into the clock to dodge the moon.
Oh yeah, that one? Yeah, that's great. However, Whoopi just does not have the space and ends up getting hit. I actually use that clock invincibility to my advantage to hit a stun, and that's actually one of those situations where I kind of agree that yes, being able to do that is kind of mean.
Yeah, well that is 1 point for you. But Queen wants to counterpick to the Shining Crown. Are you going to
Yes.
allow it?
I will. Yes, you can. You have the right to do that. I don't think it's stated anywhere in the rules, but it's a counter pick, and you lost, so what choice do I have? We're seeing Queen's ability. The full power of Royal Arcanist literally changing the arena around us mid-set. Almost feels like a boss battle with what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm
Frost
being
versus Arcanist boss battle, that'd be awesome.
thrown into another dimension right now. And as those of you know, this is actually also another campaign mission. Arc versus Frost happens at the Shining Crown in Frost's story.
Oh yeah,
So
it's true, isn't it?
it actually makes a lot of sense that Queen is counterpicking here.
Yeah.
We'll see what Doodles can do. And we'll see if I can survive it. Oh god. Runs in for a clock. I'm gonna stun just because I don't like Arc running at me. I have an aversion to Arc being close to me.
That's fair.
Yes, I'm not an Arc enjoyer, so. And now I've been slowed down, throwing out some debuffs, trying to pick my movement. Does get a paralyze off, which makes me cry. Gets a slow. I'm being slow, paralyzed, like cycle. But I have my small basics. Queen not quite able to endure the dodging of basic. I get a confuse landed on me, which actually encourages me to be a bit more aggressive, so I can actually hit with this thing maybe. But it goes away. And I'm actually going to dive in here because I haven't done it the entire game, and I thought that Doodles wouldn't expect it, and it seems like he didn't. Throws out a clock. Oh, that's some scary movement. I'm actually being blocked by the Toxic. Wanted to take advantage of that clock, but in the end I'm okay.
Oh,
Throw out a
nice
wide, and Queen gets hit by it. Another round begins. Gets hit by basic. Throwing
Oh,
out
you
more
dodged
basics.
paralyzed. I thought you got paralyzed. Looked like it on
Sorry?
my end. I thought you got hit by the paralyzed, but you didn't.
You're really lagging, Hourai.
I am? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
My voice, you mean?
Yeah, your voice is incredibly robotic and cutting out.
Is it still? That's not good.
Well, that's the, I didn't curse you hard enough.
Hey, how's my voice?
You're awful, Hourai. I mean, you're
Oh.
not a bad person, but you're unhearable.
Okay,
Here,
let's
hold-
fix.
It's on my end? Hold on. Yeah, my ping is 5,000 ms.
Oh, oh dear. It
Now
might
it's
have been
back
because you were
to...
playing the game.
It's back, yeah, it could be. I think that was the curse, but it's okay.
Wow. The curse of Ra actually did something.
It did, but for some reason I didn't feel that ping in MNS. I think it was my shield. As everyone knows, I don't just wait till Moonwall's at your friend, just play Jahvaro. Yes, Wibby, you disabled my communication with commentary. But my shield protected me in game. I am indeed a shield main. Nyx would have cursed me better. Ancient Arc. Truly the most arcane arcanists.
Well, INL and Sanghelios are also among the oldest arcanists.
I never saw the arcs of old.
No.
Archancient.
Oh, right. I forgot how new you are. No offense. You came around
Yeah.
at the same time as QP, right?
Yes, I am, to the ancients, I am a youth.
Yeah,
I'm only
okay.
now just beginning to, join their ranks with the new players coming in. It's a strange transition process. But congratulations to,
To who?
what is it? It'll do, well, the next group of players, which is going to be Axem versus... Who will Axemjinx be fighting? Versus Mothfan, actually.
Yeah. Down
So
here.
it's going to be two Frosts. Another issue with the Frost mains is that they have a tendency to compete with each other, and competition tends to wipe them out. So we get to see an unfortunate situation like that occurring now, actually, with Axem versus Mothfan. And I believe both of them actually play Orange Frost as well.
Oh yeah, I guess they do.
So we'll see how this results then. Even though they're both playing Orange Frost, it's a well-known fact that Frost can't perceive the same color. They perceive the same color as green, so they're green to each other, but orange themselves. It's a known fact, look it up. But...
Well, I mean, yeah. Alright.
We have the match starting out so far. Mothfan definitely playing a bit more to the wall, letting Axem play the slightly more aggressive role. Mothfan goes in for some aggression, manages to trick Axem to using his stun wave, and then he goes in for a wonderful roll-in stun wave on Axem.
Wow.
Mothfan showing that he knows what he's doing on Frost.
Yeah, that fake aggression really paid off,
Dodged through the wide.
as you do. Oh
Yes.
no.
Unfortunate movement error means that Mothfan gets hit, tries to go in again with a wide. Axem predicts both his own wide out. They both don't get hits, however. Again, a bit of a movement mistake from Mothfan. I think we can see that Mothfan is trying to push the aggression more because it seems like he's not as confident in his dodging. However, Axem's dodging is not perfect either and he gets hit. Still ahead 1 heart.
Looks like both the Frosts are trying to layer their basics right now, with the unfocused and focused.
Yes, that is very true. Axem goes in, tries to get a hit, Mothfan just goes in immediately after, and Axem is ready for it. Both stun waves are down, about to come back up.
Doing a bit
Has
of
to
micro,
roll.
but they're both fairly good at macroing each other's basic, although the micro seems to be what's tripping them up.
I didn't get any of that, but we get a round start stun, and it's actually Axem manages to win that, throwing out a basic to Mothfan's unfocused basic. More projectiles going out, just playing a bit of a sort of tense game here of just dodge the basics. Axem actually does a nice focus shot to really focus in on where Mothfan rolls to and gets a hit for it. Continuing to throw out basics, they're just feeling out each other's distance. You can see that their outer circles are only barely entwined, showing where the ideal distance that you want to be as Frost is.
Ooh, Mothfan almost did a risky dodge there, had to roll.
Mothfan definitely struggling a little bit more here. It seems like Hourai is kind of figuring out a little bit more of what to do, and he manages to win that card, which means he wins that game, which
Jinx
means...
wins the game.
Yes, Axemjinx wins the game. I'm sorry, like I said, I can't tell the difference in color.
Oh, I thought you said me.
Oh.
Either way, we are on
Either
to
way.
round 2. Mothfan starting out with a stun wave. Jinx coming in, but hits wide. Mothfan gets the first hit. That was a really dangerous situation for Mothfan, but managed to make it work.
Well done.
Fortunately, Mothfan taking a hit right there, evening things up again. Both of them seem confident enough to do a fair bit of micro when they're not up against the wall, actually.
Yes. They seem to be employing similar tactics here. That does sometimes happen in a mirror. Pretty good dodging from Mothfan. Although Axem applying more pressure, and that might be what the difference maker is. Actually, Axem, neither one of them goes for stun wave there, which is interesting. They were both in very stunnable ranges. Axem goes for a late retreat. Anyway, now he's going to go in for some aggression, throws out the roll-in wide stun wave. Really menace to avoid dodging.
Oh yeah,
Axem.
wide stun wave, a great combo is always.
Nice basic call out from Mothfan.
Mothfan doing some nice corner dodges.
Yes, he's actually dodging quite well. I think he might be dodging more than he might be microing more than Axem is.
Yeah. Jinx not wanting to get trapped by the basic layering. Goes around just in time.
Yes, macro is a good way to avoid pressure. But Mothfan really showing that you can just micro these things and not get hit. It's very well done from Mothfan. However, micro is just hard to do. It's very hard to be consistent at, and we can see that with him getting hit, ultimately giving the card to Axem. Does an unfortunate roll in, double back, and gets hit by the basic for it. Gets hit by another basic. Doesn't even need the rest of the combo to confirm that hit. That was a pretty good prediction from Axem. Not quite enough to land a hit, but Mothfan gets put in a bad position, gets hit, and then he runs in and unfortunately gets hit by basic, and that's it. Mothfan ends up leaving us, returning strictly to commentary.
No, Mothfan, but well done, Jinx.
Well done, Axem. You took out one of the 3 commentating players. Return Mothfan back to our infirmary to recover as we try to make it to grand finals where he belongs. As soon as I saw bracket. Start practicing this game again. Let's go, Shadow Pellet. I'd love to see that.
Yeah. And it looks like Queen was in fact the winner of that set.
Yep, there we go. So now we have let's see, what will we have next? I mean, Worm shouldn't lose versus Arc unless it's a massive gap in skill. You may very well be right, Shadow Pelt.
Am I the only Arc believer here? Alright, looks
I
like Kewpie versus Jay is next. Sorry, were you saying
okay.
something?
Oh no, I was just gonna reaffirm what you were saying in a different way. Okay, here we go. QP versus Jfeather. A matchup that I know Jfeather does not like. He is fine with Storm except for wide. That move really just tilts Jfeather. He does not like it, not one bit.
It's one of the... Am I allowed to do a little editorial? It's one of the worst design moves in the game. Sorry.
We apologize. Well, I apologize if you're listening, Mino, but at the same time, maybe it needs to be heard.
I got kicked out of the match again.
Well, it's a good thing I have my stream up that you can see.
Last time I got kicked out, it was against QP, so maybe it has something to do with my game and QP's game not getting along.
It is quite possible. And we're actually seeing, what is it? Jfeather playing with Frost in this matchup, which is interesting to me because I don't think that Jfeather thinks this is a winning matchup. I'd expect him to maybe play Lich. He's really quite unpredictable who he will play. Not the proper dodge. He should have dodged forward or dodged down. Dodge back will get him hit. What were you saying, Hourai? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just saying Jay has a lot of characters, so it can be rather hard to predict what Jay's going to use.
Yes. However, he's getting hit by wides. Throwing out some more basics. Really just trying to apply pressure to QP. QP doing a good job of macroing around it. In fact, he uses that macro to counter with a melee basic, and it is successful hitting Jfeather. We move on to the next round. Jfeather gets a hit immediately. Throwing out more basics. Trying to maintain center stage, because maintaining center stage is a little bit more influence you have over where you can go. Actually, a smart play from Jfeather throwing out a basic. QP committing too hard to that melee block and gets hit for it. Almost gets a hit with a charge basic, but doesn't charge it, so no hit. But maybe with some ping, we could have seen that it wouldn't have hit anyway. I don't know.
Nice basic clearing by Jay.
Jfeather really applying pressure. QP loops around him and throws out a melee basic. Jfeather really trying to roll that pressure, but QP is just too fast. Ignores everything that Jfeather did by speeding through. Unfortunately, QP gets hit by basic. He's not quite able to keep up with it, and then we see him get comboed afterwards, losing one of his 5 hearts. So we begin the game 4-4. Gets hit with basic. Alright, more distant play here. Uh-oh. Gets hit with a nice basic from QP. QP tries again, but this time Jfeather's prepared. However, Jfeather is not prepared for the melee basic. Unfortunate hit, but QP knows that Jfeather is forced to roll in and just holds the basic. Good awareness from Jfeather to get out of there. QP continuing to dodge.
Jay going around those wides, somehow avoiding them.
Good for him. Uh-oh. Dangerous. Oh, that was... Oh.
That was close.
It was a very good attempt from Jfeather. It was some very good dodging, but it was not quite enough for him there. QP staying Storm. Jfeather contemplating. QP switch, or Jfeather switching to Sun.
Alright, maybe I can spectate the match this time. We'll see.
Good try, Frost Bestie. Jayfeather not agreeing, not enjoying his time as Frost, remembering why he quit the character.
Rem wants to use bestie bucks to bet. Well, there are no bestie bucks on this channel. In fact, we're not going to be able to bet with bestie bucks for a long time at this rate.
It's a very sad, unfortunate truth. But now we have the sun coming out. Were you able to spectate Hourai?
Yes, I was actually.
It was the power of the sun. You were really the moon, actually. You both are moon priestesses.
Yeah, we are. Nice dodge by Jay, going right through those basics.
Yeah, that's actually a very hard dodge to do, even if you are on controller. It's very difficult.
Jay going for another difficult one, but not succeeding this time. I think it might have been even more difficult than the last one.
Yes. But his attempt to do it shows... Oh, unfortunate. Once again, another drive-by hit. It's the most common high-speed collision in MNS, is Sun doing drive-by diamond. Be sure to wear your safety gear if you're playing Sun doing this. Huh?
I just said indeed.
It is. The waffle spam is not exactly easy to navigate through as Kewpie.
That's the story.
Yes, it's specific.
Some names synonymous with your character.
It certainly can seem that way. But lots of basics are being thrown out. Throws out a diamond. Sorry, lots of wide throws out a diamond, but it still gets hit. Kewpie doing a decent job dodging. Nice movement from Jayfeather to avoid all that whole big pressure there. Kewpie still trying to apply more pressure. Jayfeather gets caught crouching diamond and gets hit for it. Uses Dispel, trying to hit Kewpie with some basics, but they're not really going to hit. Kewpie ends up getting hit by a wide that was layered between diamonds. Unfortunately, he's not quite focusing on himself and gets hit there. He could have used Dispel to avoid a hit. Last card for each. Dispel is burned, so Jayfeather does not have an easy escape from a hit here. Needs to be very careful. This could be the end for him. Uses diamonds to avoid getting hit. Very close to getting hit by wide there. Has Dispel come up off in time. Uses it for safety, and Kewpie is just not able to play the endurance game and loses. Jayfeather stays in. Very, very close.
Yeah, Kewpie landed right on that wide in the end. It was very unfortunate.
Bold of Jayfeather to run through that setup instead of using diamonds, but he really wants to save it when he needs it. Kewpie ends up getting hit by some diamonds.
By a vertical diamond, in fact.
Oh, really? Legendary
Yeah, they
vertical
do that
diamond.
sometimes.
Not a good position for Jayfeather. There's really nothing he can do. I think he tried for some pressure there, and that left him in a not so great position to get hit. Kewpie does not actually opt for the charge basic there, perhaps scared of what Jayfeather can do, but that means he doesn't get the hit. Does get hit by wide, however. This is a very, very close match. Jayfeather just moving with confidence, just trying to tell himself he will not get hit by wide. And we're seeing that happen. He's not getting hit by wide. Really is just one of those things of mind over matter here. Wide can't hit you if you say it won't. Throwing out some diamonds, really trying to pressure Kewpie. Does not have Dispel up and is forced to take that hit. Forced to use Dispel here as well because he was just so far in the corner when he got hit and he's playing a slow character. Goes up, which is a very risky maneuver. You can see that Jayfeather was trying to make an aggressive play there, but it required him to dodge in order to do that, and he just was not able to. The cost of that aggression is a heart, beating this to be even now. which is stressful because if Jahvaro loses, he goes down into losers. But he doesn't lose. Kewpie loses, which means that we play another one because Kewpie had a safety. He won the first game.
Indeed. That was a very close last two cards, but Jay managed to win them both.
Yes, he's playing well. 1 second.
Oh, Jay's Dispel just coming up. Jay takes a hit. Jay takes another unfortunate hit to charge basic. And another unfortunate hit to wide. Jay not too happy with that one, forfeiting the card.
I don't know if I'd call it a forfeit. It seemed more like he was just dizzy. Getting hit too much. Led to a free follow-up, which Kewpie took advantage of. It's a thing in fighting games. I promise.
Wow.
Jahvaro would never forfeit the card.
I know there's
Sorry,
something like that in Smash. When you break a shield, for example.
I always thought it was something in Street Fighter 2.
Oh, well, I mean, I haven't played Street Fighter. I've just played
I haven't
Smash,
either.
So I was just saying what I know.
Yeah, I know.
I played casual Smash before. It's a cute game. Not made for competitive play at all.
I
But
don't know
people love it anyway.
Yeah. But anyway, that detour actually leads us to see that Jahvaro is winning this game, staying in it. At the very least, making Kewpie work for this victory. Kewpie will not be able to take this game and say that this was a sure victory for him. In fact, Kewpie might have to walk away saying that Jahvaro ended up winning this.
It's possible. But Kewpie does get 2 hits in a row. Oh
Jahvaro
no.
getting hit. Still in it. Still not giving up.
Flash step
Tries for
coming.
a diamond snipe there.
Ooh, nice
Nice
move by
hit.
Jay.
Punishes Kewpie's aggression. Gets a hit with
Kewpie
a
running into a wide.
wide.
Could be very unfortunate for Kewpie. Almost won this game, but that wide hit is going to cost
Actually
him.
cost him. It's crazy. Kewpie had been ahead the entire time. Jahvaro had to really claw himself back up there. It's incredible the amount of effort he had to put in there. But he never gave up. And that ends up being the game for him. That is a bit of an upset, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so. Usually we'd expect Kewpie to win, and Kewpie did win against Jay in my last tournament. Maiden Dispel Tournament 17.
Well, there you go.
Alright, we're going to
Surprise
take a
all
little
around.
break, but I think it's going to be you and me next, Jahvaro.
Oh boy, commentary fighting. I'm actually going to use this time to take a break myself. I will be back.
Alright. Oh, welcome back, Moth fan. Alright. I'll Be ready to go when Jahvaro's here, assuming we're going next. Alright. Well, while we're waiting, I will say I'm quite looking forward to the beginner tournament hosted by Verz tomorrow. That's going to be a lot of fun. Looks like they have 6 players so far, including 2 participants from this tournament. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know how much time I'll have tomorrow, but I'll probably be free enough to start watching. So it's going to be a good time. Alright, still just waiting on Jahvaro. Yeah, absolutely, Jinx. I'm hoping Verz will do more things that all of us will be allowed to participate in the future. I think that might be coming up. Well, I do hope Jahvaro comes back soon. Did I say that already? It's still true. Oh, they're planning to. They want to do a fight night for each skill level. Okay, that's gonna be fun. Looking forward to that then. Oh, okay. Looks like we're gonna do Kewpie versus Doodles first. Since we're still waiting on Jahvaro. Why did I just open Minecraft? That's unfortunate. Okay, all good. Anyway, ignoring that, hopefully Kewpie and Zoodle's queen are here. Oh, hello, Queen is in chat. You're up against Kewpie now. Unless Jahvaro gets back. My controller's going a little haywire and making me move all the way to the right. This has been happening lately. I don't know why. Kewpie Curse of Ra. You can try. But how'd that work for you last time? Alright, whenever Kewpie's ready then. Hopefully soon. Any minute now. You know, I was actually planning to host another Maiden and Spell tournament this weekend initially, but unfortunately, some of my plans changed and I wasn't sure I was going to be able to commit to hosting a tournament, so I'm actually glad this one popped up instead.
What happened?
Oh, hey Jahvaro. You're back.
Hello.
Jahvaro, we're supposed to be up now. They were going to do Queen versus Kewpie, but now that you're here, we can fight.
I see. Well,
More time for you to make a Twitch account, indeed.
I don't know. 18th tournament?
18th will be next week. I'm saying it now. Alright, Jahvaro. You'll never expect what character I'm gonna use. Oh, Kewpie is gone. Unfortunate.
Well, there he goes. Off to train, as he does. His hyperspeed training. Emin Shipe.
That's M&S hype.
Yes,
The
M&S.
Frostlight. Wait,
M&S hype. I know, alright. Wait. One second here. Sorry.
Hope nothing goes wrong since you were cursed by Ra last time.
Queen is still doing it. He's really practicing that curse of his, that hex.
Yeah, got him out of the match with Kewpie for now.
Or now. Kewpie's just shaking off the curse. Kewpie is outrunning the curse, and we can see that Kewpie is back. Alright, we have me as Frost versus you, Hourai, as the Moon Priestess. Both on commentary. The only question now is, do I commentate what you're doing, or do I commentate what I'm doing?
I'm about to use diamonds, Jahvaro. Watch out.
Okay, well, I'll roll in, Hourai.
Alright, I'm gonna do a double basic.
I'm continuing to spam my basics,
Diamonds.
playing a little carefully, going for some ego dodging on these diamonds here. I am fully expecting you to go for a wide snipe at any moment.
Oh yeah, and I will at any moment as soon as I get a good raid. It's not happening there. Maybe now.
Well, there goes the diamonds, but I do manage to avoid it. Really trapped in the corner here.
Oh, nice dodge, Jahvaro.
Thank you. Oh, well, okay, I'm gonna go back in. Use stun wave. He almost hit the tipper. This end game really lasting quite a long time right now.
None of us got a single hit. Oh.
I tried to hit you with diamonds there. I mean, with basic. I mean, wide, and I got hit with diamonds. Probably one of our longer end games, I think.
Yeah.
Ah.
Thanks, Waffle.
Yeah, I waited a little too long to roll out. I'm playing to the back, but what Hourai doesn't know is I'm just conditioning him to expect me to play back, so that when I roll in, he's forced to use Dispel, all according to plan.
That was your plan.
God. I got hit by basic.
What hit? How did it hit you?
It just lingered, and I went in just a little bit too early.
Oh, haha, my third beta buff. You were around for that, weren't you? That's when you were a new player. And I remember you started getting good. Yeah.
I don't remember. I remember all basic always being this way. Oh god. Oh man, I get hit by the X of Waffle. Well, Hourai does manage to take that without getting a hit. His dodging quite good right now. He's able to, for some reason, predict exactly what, oh god, is gonna happen. But I do have, okay, well he goes for a wide snipe. I get angry and decide that I've had enough of what Hourai is doing, and I just want to slam into him. And it actually works, surprisingly. He makes a mistake.
Almost had ya.
You did. I forget that you are experienced with Angry Frost. But Angry Frost is still angry. Trying to apply a little bit more pressure this time. Just throwing out a lot of basics. Oh, it's a little too tall. I didn't expect that. It was dangerous anyway. I should have not gone for the lazy roll escape. It's one of the sins of Frost, is being lazy with your dodging. And I get punished twice for it.
Darn, I was hoping you were gonna get caught in my melee there. Really hoping.
Yeah. I almost did, but I had better judgment. This is really not good, actually.
I should have used one more basic, I guess.
Yeah, that would have definitely sealed the deal there.
Yeah. You don't get to do it very often against Frost, but
Oh
one of
my
my favorite moves is comboing Dispel, so you can use more than 3 basics.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Alright, I am staying. I'll put it in chat just to cement the point. Oh! Wait, did Mothfan get kicked out? Oh no!
Oh my god, there's no way! There's no... Oh my god. There's no way.
ATM moment 37.
Oh
You missed
my
an
god.
incredible game.
There is no way.
It's a good thing we were accurately describing the battle the whole time. I won.
That's a benefit of having commentary play. At least you guys have the audio. Oh, man, if I knew, I would have commentated it more.
I would have commentated it harder.
Oh my goodness. Well, yes, just because we missed the game does not mean that we're both witnesses to what happened, so...
Yeah. Alright, let's go.
Okay, well...
This time's for real.
I lost the first game, so... I have to win this next game in order to stay in. Otherwise, I'll be taken to the lower commentary booth directly below Hourai, so... Going in with shield, as I always do.
I tried. Would've been funny. Oh.
I noobed, it's fine. Really trying for some aggression here. Unfortunately, it gets caught out. I'm having second thoughts about going in aggressive. Might just switch back to spamming basic. Basic spam
That
hits
worked.
you.
Alright. As soon as my diamonds are back up, I'm gonna use them.
Well, luckily my roll has almost, oh god, matching cooldown. I'm gonna use this spell, or I going for diamonds, get right in front of him but can't quite land the melee basic.
Oh my gosh. I tried to go in and do a cool move, but then I got spooked and almost died. And if I didn't get spooked, I would have lived. But I lived anyway, so it's all good.
It worked out in the end. Or I throwing out some basics. I get hit by a Y that I did not expect to squeeze into me. Did not mean to roll there. But I'm just going to keep dodging. He throws out his 6 basics, and unfortunately it costs
That
him.
did not end well. I
Uh-oh.
thought.
Diamonds.
No! Almost had
Alright.
it.
Almost had it. Both down to 1 card each. I detect that Hourai might be feeling some pressure, so I'm going to go in just to try and scare him a little bit. He throws out some basics, but doesn't look too shaken. This time, I'm going to... Oh god. Not going to go in. But this time I go in for real. No!
Unfortunately.
I committed. I committed. And it didn't work.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Throwing out a large wall of basics, really trying to keep pressure on.
No!
Managed to pressure Hourai.
Didn't expect them to go in that direction.
Yeah, I didn't either, but I just kept rolling with it.
Yeah, I thought I was dodging the basics, but I was running right into him.
Alright, let's see. Gonna go under, try and reposition around all of these wides that you're trying to wide snipe me with. I'm not fast enough, I should have just used my roll.
I am gonna wide snipe you if you play passive, you know.
Well, oh goodness. Lucky for me, basic takes so long to activate, so I have time to dodge it. However, I'm a little mad about that. I feel like my roll should have went out.
No!
It's okay. The
A
aggression gets you.
long-term stun. Oh,
I love
damn
long.
it.
Uh-oh.
That's
There's a
unfortunate.
mistake. God, I got spooked and used a spell at an awful time and get hit for it.
You mean stun wave. Very
Yeah,
different
stun
move with
wave.
this spell.
Yes. I'm just throwing out some basics. Oh my god, I got scared. I got freaking scared. I should just... Oh my god. Oh well. A more convincing win from Hourai this time.
Good games. And I'll put GG's in chat just to cement the point.
I lost. I tried to hold myself on the commentary front at least.
You
I
did
think
a
I
good
got-
job of that.
I think I got more words in. If this game had a timer, I think I would have won on words.
Quite possibly. Alright. Looks like the next match is already happening. Hopefully Mothfan will spectate. Mothfan did spectate.
Yeah. Alright, so I think we are all ready now.
Alright. Here we go. Oh, I got kicked out. Good thing you're streaming.
Yeah.
What's happening? I don't know what's going on. Uh-oh. Kewpie immediately getting stunned. Maybe he wasn't ready or something. Either way, Kewpie does survive.
Yes, he's just currently waiting things out, waiting for a reset. Now getting things going, starting to go for his walls. Forced to use clock. Actually needs to make this distance. I don't think he should be sticking around on clock, because that just gives time for Kewpie to compress him. But Kewpie ends up getting hit anyway. Goes for a tight dodge there, unfortunately not quite fast enough, gets hit. Still trying to pressure Kewpie, but Kewpie not really getting hit by any of it. Oh, an awkward position to be in. Couldn't even use clock because it slowed him down too much.
Oh no! The small basic was just fast enough.
Throwing out various abilities here. Ends
Oh
up holding the
no!
basic, and Wivy is really flabbergasted by just how shiny the ball is. Decides to touch the orb, and gets hit. That's why you only ponder it, you don't touch it.
Yeah, I bet they thought that the clock would eat it, but the clock does not eat,
Charge basic.
In fact, one of the few things Flower can't even eat is Charge Basic being held by Storm.
Yeah, when it's being held, it is an ultra major bullet.
Yeah. Somewhere between major and intangible.
Throwing out more basics. Unfortunately, it gets a little squeezed, and that is the end.
Is Queen gonna do a switch?
I'm gonna go
Queen is gonna do a
Frost.
switch. It's Frost time, and I get to spectate. Hopefully.
Well, so far you haven't been able to spectate Storm. Yes, Frost representation. Wivy no longer hiding behind magic and tricks, this time going in full with physical force. Let's see if Wivy is an experienced fighter and not just a magic trickster.
Hey, I get to watch this time.
You do. Kewpie opting to play Purple Storm. Well, so far, getting hit a couple of times. Gets hit by basic. Gets hit again by basic, and that's the end. One card down for Queen. But so far, he is not playing the matchup bad. Gets hit by White, unfortunately. Throwing out some basics, gets hit by another White. It's really just truly a travesty that that's happening to Doodles. Are you here,
Oh, no.
Hourai? There you are.
No, I was just listening to you.
Let me see.
Stayed right in the charge basic zone. Frost not even shooting anymore. Has Queen given up completely? No!
Seems to be possible. That's the end. I lost. Well, QP takes Frost and crushes her, as QP has been known to do.
What do you mean bad game? What do you
Bad
split
game.
Queen?
It's-
Anyway.
it's- Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think we're about to see some more Frost in the next round.
A surprising amount of Frost representation here. As we go into the next round, we will be seeing... let me see... Me versus Axem. You've somewhat messed up timings, what do you mean? How do you do it? I managed to make QP feel enough pity that he lets me win. This tournament might go on for a while.
It could.
Yeah, I think the prime factor, Moth fan, is that you let me in. That's probably the reason why you didn't expect it to take as long as it did. Me versus Kewpie, I did mention again. It's not easy, Axem. It's very hard. But anyway, I will be playing.
Good luck, Jahvaro.
Showing my warrior face against Axem. I still remember him. He was new, but I have to not let that you influence the way that I play. Axem is a very real threat.
Indeed. But what's not a real, and an even more real threat actually, is me not getting to spectate.
Oh, well, hopefully my stream is up.
I guess I'll try resetting the game again.
That would be a good idea. Axem opting for, again, a similar style. I'm actually playing this similar to the way Moth was. I'm playing more to the back while Axem plays more to the front, applying pressure. Although this time he's not as regularly applying pressure, actually instead opting to let the wall do that for him as it pushes me in. So I'm instead going to take the initiative and go to center stage so that I'm not pushing against the wall. Axem, choosing not to spam basic as much, wants to make his basics matter more by making them more accurate at the cost of fire rate. Me, less interested in accuracy and more interested in the pretty colors on screen, I continue spamming basic. Uh-oh, get a little scared, use stun. Just barely managed to escape Axem. Unfortunately, I get a little tricked there, and I use my stun wave. His is off cooldown now. I'm actually going to go up a little bit closer so that he may try to get it, try and bait out a stun wave. He doesn't go for it.
Oh, Jinx lost the stun trade.
Yep,
That's
he was a
very
little slow on the prediction. Tries to predict my movement with a wide, doesn't work. I'm currently macroing everything. We can see that Frost short range wide cannot hit me. Unfortunately, I make some stupid movement and pay for it. Axem spamming his basic a little bit more this time. Not as much as me. But he does get hit. Well, he gets hit. I get the
stun trade.
very close. Oh, not quite a hit. Throwing out more basics. Uh-oh. I almost made a mistake on my movement, got hit there. Very, very close. Again, I get hit. Try to fake him out, it turns out that happens. I'm gonna go in, try and scare him. He gets scared, and I get my side-facing basic hit. My side basic hit.
Could you go to character select?
Sure thing.
Thanks.
And only the Twitch chat. Thank you for coming, Wibby. My Sunwave timings, no! Sofita. Axem
Alright.
staying. Queen returning to his mystical form so that he only exists in Twitch chat. Port priority stun wave. Alright, here we go. Round 2. In classic fashion, I will be taking a defensive stance. Meanwhile, Axem going in more aggressively. Tries to scare me, but I hold steadfast to my shield. And the fight begins. He has me in the corner here, seems to want to keep me there. It looks like he might be trying for some aggression. Can't quite tell. But it doesn't quite work out for him. I get to run away. Actually predict his roll in and get a stun. It seems that Axem is less interested in mobility now. Well, maybe no. He's still applying some pressure with basic. Still trying to hit him with some basics. I continue throwing out basic, just choosing to spam this, hoping that he gets hit by my endless barrage of bullets. However, I'm not quite able to dodge and get hit. Again, I get hit, making a bit of a movement mistake. We're both not quite perfect with our movement to get hit there. I'm still opting for just quite passively. I'm thinking to myself that maybe I can wait Axem out, maybe he just cannot endure as much as I can. And maybe I can win that way. It just so happens to be the playstyle that I enjoy as well, so I'm going to keep doing it. And we'll see what Axem can do. Throwing out some basics from different angles, definitely you can see he's trying to kind of trip me up, but just the endless spam of basic is too much for Axem to handle.
Oh.
He calls me out there. Yep, I did not expect the basic play of run up stun wave, and it gets me hit. I'm gonna just start running around a little bit, just reposition. Maybe I like this side better. But I get hit. Down to 2 hearts now. I'm gonna start going forward a little bit and applying pressure with basic. Axem is not quite able to deal with all of that basic on the screen and gets hit. Seems the angle is a little difficult for him to reconcile with. Throwing out more basic. We're now playing vertically. He seems to be trying to prevent me from going down, but is eventually given up, which means now I get to go back to the sides where I am most comfortable with dodging. Oh, that was an awfully predicted basic, let me tell you, but it doesn't matter in the end. A little bit too much pressure, and Axem loses another heart, making it even for us. He's definitely not letting me go into melee range without rolling, because he probably wants to call out my roll with a stun wave, and I don't want him to do that, so we end up playing this sort of tense mid-range game here.
Nice hit.
Not quite ready, gets hit by the side of my basic.
Oh no!
And he does not commit to a stun wave, so that makes game. And I think... I thought you would roll. Yeah. I managed to call Axem out there and get the victory. And as I said before, Frosts are very competitive with other Frosts. They suffer from main character syndrome, so only one of them can survive. Axem must now lay down his sword and shield and let me through.
Have you been
Just as
practicing
Moth
lately,
did for him.
Jahvaro?
Not as much as I would like.
Oh. Yeah, what happened to only playing in tournaments being that, Jahvaro?
I haven't
Wanna
had the
see you
time,
now.
Hourai.
I
It's
know.
the difference.
I'm just messing with you.
I don't know, Hourai. I think I've been here a couple of times and you haven't noticed. I think we've even...
Yeah, I think we have different times, because I've usually been active in the mornings lately.
Yes, I know. I've been aware. I recall there
Alright.
being another experience you had one morning.
While J Feather's taking a second, I'm going to take a moment to wash my hands with warm water and I'll be back.
Okay, there we go. Hourai literally warming up his hands while Jfeather takes a moment to get ready. This is going to be quite the set, actually. It's going to be Jfeather versus Hourai. This is winners finals, which means it is a best of 5. Mike fell off my headset.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright.
Not sure if I can win this one considering what happened last time, but I'm gonna do my best.
We will
If
see.
nothing else, this will be good matchup experience. Oh, wait, Jay's gonna play Red Hood? Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna do against that one either, to be honest. Haven't fought Red Hood in a tournament in a while. Or if I have, it was not a high level player.
Well, so far you get the advantage, get a hit. There's a lot of projectiles on screen. Jfeather standing still, getting hit by a wide.
I'm not sure what happened to Jay now.
Is he choosing to play? Jfeather, do you guys want to reset this? I know you're not talking, but I guess he's fighting.
Alright. Well, if Jay wants to reset, then I don't mind.
We can ask him
If
after the
Jay
game.
doesn't win. Uh-oh, whoops. Uh-oh.
Lots of projectiles coming out. They're very
Maybe
difficult
we
to
won't need
dodge.
a reset at this rate.
Yeah, the way
Uh-oh.
that he's playing.
Lag.
Oh dear.
That made me use the dispel.
Well, I can very clearly see the lag on my end.
Yeah, that's not good.
Maybe I wish we could communicate in game and just tell you guys to wait it out and reset. But we'll just see how it goes.
Yeah. I wasn't lagging in my game against Shadow Pelt Ryu, but
It could be Jfeather's connection. He does have like moments where he
Yeah.
just starts lagging really
although
badly.
oh no, I ran into a wide. Although my connection has been kicking me out of games recently, so
Yeah, who really knows?
I don't know if it's my connection or just some internal problem. Oh man, I keep landing on these wides.
Well, you're both down to your last card, so we'll just say that this is a one-card match. Jfeather really opting for some pressure with a bunch of kunai spam. Not quite enough, but he does manage to get a top basic. Throwing out a ton of projectiles. Okay, some wide spam. Throwing out some diamonds while Jfeather throws out kunais and basics.
Oh my god.
Jfeather actually
That's hard to
ahead.
dodge.
Unfortunate hit means Jfeather loses 1 heart. Loses 2 hearts actually, getting comboed. Trying
Uh-oh,
to make some
lag.
weird melee movement.
Ah!
Gets a hit on Hourai. Hourai sounding a little bit in disbelief.
No, it's just the focus kunai into little slightly charged basic keeps getting. Oh my gosh.
And then the wide seals the deal. So that's game 1.
Alright, we'll see what Jay does. Well, I'm gonna stay no matter what, to be honest. But, it's okay. Alright, 1 game for Jay, but not for. Okay, whoops. Whoops. Why am I crashing into these wides? Like. I don't know why they keep getting me.
I could not tell you, but uh-oh, there's just a lot of hit spam going on right now.
Oops. I might have been able to survive that, but whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. This time's for real. This time is for real.
This time it is for real. The miracle is going to happen now. Throwing out some projectiles. Oh, I forgot my water. That sucks.
No.
Alright, protecting yourself.
That
Managed
lagged
to
a
get
bit.
hit with diamond,
Oh
but
my
then you get hit
gosh.
by wide. This wide has really been infamous for Hourai right now. Being very careful to avoid those wides, I can see it in your movement.
Yeah. Nah.
Unfortunately, gets hit by top basic. Jfeather not making this easy. However, he gets hit by either diamond or wide.
I think that was the diamond. Oh my gosh.
Another wide smack. I think that might
You
be
don't
the
have
thing
to
you've been getting
remind
hit
me.
by the most. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Hourai.
no, don't be sorry. That's 2 games down.
Alright, Jfeather staying.
Whatever, this time's for real.
This time, and I do mean this time, it is for real. That was a very sly attempt from Jfeather. Goodness gracious. Throwing out some projectiles. Hourai taking some time to consider what exactly Jfeather is doing. Playing a very dangerous game with those wides right now. I am not sure what Hourai's plan is. Hourai, you're confusing the heck out of me with your gameplay right now.
Oh, it's because of the lag.
I see, okay. Because it looked like you were somehow predicting that Jfeather would refresh wide right as it was about to hit you.
Oh,
But you're
really?
just lagging so
Yeah, that's not what
incredibly
it looked like
badly.
on my screen. I wasn't
No.
predicting that.
I thought you were just like playing some god mind games here, but you're just so incredibly laggy. Or one of you is. More pressure going out. Both 3-3 coming to mid game now, where it is now becoming square. Actually, we're a little past it, where it's now becoming rectangular in the other direction. Both players doing a good job not getting hit, but Hourai playing aggressive and ends up forcing a hit onto Hood. Jfeather slowed. More.
Oh my gosh.
Hourai really trying to avoid getting hit here. Jfeather doing some good pressure, keeping him kind of locked down. Hourai manages to escape and ends up getting a hit. So Jfeather's pressure is reset, and he's down to last card. This time he gets hit. And that's card for Hourai. Hourai still in this.
Man, the beginning of this round was going so well. Even before like I got 2 free hits on Jay that one card, I was like, I was feeling really good about this, but all of a sudden, I don't know what's going on, but my confidence is just plummeted.
I don't know. Perhaps it's just the fear from getting hit by things that you shouldn't be getting hit by. Suddenly everything seems like a threat when it wasn't before. However, you get hit with diamond.
also a bit of a lucky hit.
Diamonds are
Actually,
causing
worked for
Jfeather
that
a bit of trouble. Actually protecting Jfeather there.
Oh, I was about to get hit too, and I could have gone under that wide. Never mind.
It was a
Gonna
very
say there was
tough
nothing I could
squeeze.
do, but there was something I could do.
Throwing out more projectiles.
Alright,
And
one
you
game
managed
for
to
me.
secure a victory. You're still in this. Still have to work your way up. We have a rare sighting from Moon.
Oh! Jay
As
going to
soon
Sun.
as Jfeather loses, he decides he wants to go Sun.
Alright. Game is being a little slow for me. Has been all day. Probably has to do with why I'm being kicked out of lobbies so often. Out of games.
It's very possible.
Okay, I hope the lag isn't too bad in this game. Because I really don't
We'll
want
see.
to do that against Sun.
Yes. The
It's
priestesses
already
don't
bad.
like.
That's unfortunate. Like, I got meleeed before I even knew what was going on.
Yes, the power of SST being used against the inventor of SST.
I did not invent it.
Riley likes to blame you a lot for it.
He really doesn't like losing.
Riley doesn't like losing. Yeah, he's probably the biggest hater of losing that I know.
Actually, I've seen bigger haters of losing in this community.
What?
Yeah, really?
No, I just can't hear you.
Oh, fuck. I said I've seen bigger haters of losing in this community.
Oh. Yeah, you know what, honestly, you're probably right. Riley doesn't actually care that much about losing, but there are some that do.
Yeah, it was... No, it's lagging again. You see it, Jahvaro?
Yes, I can see the SST. Oh, well, the double diamond ends up hitting Jfeather.
Yeah, I have a feeling the lag might have gotten Jay there, actually.
You gotta play to the lag, it's a game mechanic, it's a skill.
I mean, I guess. You know what, Jahvaro?
Yes?
I am still watching your, I might still be watching your in-game stream. Your
Oh, I
Discord
can-
stream.
I can turn that off.
I think I lagged a hit on Jay there. I feel bad for that one. That was a dirty hit. Yeah, could you turn it off real quick?
It's already off, yeah, I turned it off.
Wait, this feels smooth already. Wait, no it doesn't. Lagging again. I guess that wasn't the problem.
Perhaps not. But there you go. Uh-oh. Drive by wide.
That was entirely my fault.
Used his spell to avoid getting hit there. Jfeather in a bit of a tough position here. Actually down to his last heart. Trying to avoid all these projectiles. Going for a little bit of pressure. Not quite enough. There's really a lot of color on screen. It's hard to see. Uses his own dispel for safety. Trying to play aggressive there. Fortunately, it doesn't work out in his favor. He gets hit by the edge of basic, and that's it for him.
Hood. Okay.
Switching back to Hood. Interesting.
Yeah, I really wonder what's going on. I had no lag against you or Shadow Bell.
I don't know. It could just be the influence of Sun mains. They carry SST inside of them. But Jayfeather back on Hood. Perhaps he feels confidence in his Hood. Had a wavering idea with Sun there. Lost and realized that it was Hood all along. Interesting to me that Jayfeather is playing Hood. I'd expect maybe something else. I don't know what I expect really. I don't know.
I might have
But
confused Jay with lag diamonds there.
it's very possible. There is some serious lag going on here. And if it's happening with Hood, I'm so sorry. Because that was a very fake base that he was doing.
Actually, if anything, I cheated. I cheated just now by using the lag to dodge easier, because the lag was actually slowing down Jay's bullets.
No way. I can't believe we have Toho lag to help with dodging. Wow, that's a lot of projectiles.
Yeah. Oops.
Get another focus kunai hit.
Oh my gosh, I thought I was going to use diamonds. My diamonds were not up or something. I don't know what happened. Were my diamonds down? Yeah, I thought I used diamonds so I'd be slowed down and therefore I wouldn't crash into the thing. That was the
Honestly,
plan.
I did not look. That is my fault. I'm not covering commentary.
Ah, man.
Oh,
those darn
gets hit
glides.
by wide.
Damn glides. Always getting in the way. Ah!
Unfortunate hit. I hear that laggy scream. It's kind of funny. Gets hit with basic. Throwing out just so many projectiles, but nothing quite hits. Good dodge, Hourai.
Thanks. Hey, it gave back up to the light. Uh-oh. Couldn't like with that if I were a better player. No, that's not true. Illy always tells me I dodge too much. I shouldn't try to micro things.
Don't trust Iley.
Why not?
He doesn't like dodging. Continue dodging,
This is dodge
Hourai.
your opponent's attacks the game. I might have saved Jay there, I'm not 100% sure. Oh my god!
Unfortunate hit. Difficult position. to
Oh
be
my
in.
god, I can't... Ah. Well, good games, Jay.
Well played, Jayfeather. You end up winning that in the end, and Hourai joins me down here in the losers bracket commentary booth. Welcome in, Hourai.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay,
Yes.
hopefully my next set doesn't have so much damn lag. Because that was horrible. That was the worst thing ever to happen. Okay, it's you versus QP next.
Why? Kewpie has crushed every Frost that he's played against so far. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Whenever you're ready, Jahvaro.
Yeah, sorry, I just need a moment.
Alright.
Okay. Alright. So, I think I have a fair idea of what QP is going to be playing.
Were you saying something, Jahvaro?
I said I think I have an idea of what
Oh,
QP
you're
is going to be
roboting
playing.
a bit, at least on my end.
Yeah, I don't know why my connection is so bad. But Mothfan
Hey,
isn't here.
Mothman, does Jahvaro sound robot-y to you, or is it just me? Just me. Okay, I'll close my... I'm gonna refresh Discord real quick.
starting to feel sleepy. If there's any lurkers in here that know what I was up to earlier, then you would know why. I'm sure one of them knows. Jahvaro, this is not the spirit. Wake up! Rem, I'm trying. I'm here. Look, I'm alive. I'm sorry, my mind. I'm just a little distracted, I
I
guess.
still can't hear you properly, Jahvaro. That's unfortunate.
Maybe it'll fix with time, Hourai. But go ahead and spectate. I'm watching.
Wait, I can hear you now. I can hear you, Jahvaro.
Okay. All right. Good. I have my commentary partner here now. In that case,
Yeah, you gotta win it for us, Jahvaro. You gotta win it for us and face me in losers finals.
I guess we'll have to do that, won't we, Hourai? I will do my best.
Yeah, except I just got kicked out of the spectator. So
Okay, I can't turn the stream on, Hourai. I'm in game, unfortunately. I'll just try to describe to you what's going on. I'm rolling through some basic QP predicting. I'm just throwing out some more aimed basics here, just trying to hit QP. QP playing Purple Storm, gets hit by my basic. Throwing out more basic. QP gets hit by it again, currently having a difficult time dodging. I don't actually land the stun wave on QP, unfortunately, and White is giving me a lot of trouble, but somehow it doesn't hit me. You can't really predict this move. I kind of mess up my roll a little bit, get hit by basic. Wasn't quite expecting that. Okay, managed to get the dodge. Currently at the top of the screen, shooting basics at QP. He's at the bottom, clone to the right, trying to keep me pinned in that sort of like triangular fashion. I do manage to get a diagonal upright dodge, and I get hit here. There's just nowhere for me to go. Getting out of the top left corner, rushing towards QP from bottom screen. QP goes back up, now to the left, corner in the top center. Me throwing out basics in the top right. Get some basic spam on QP, who greets a little bit for a basic in bottom left. Throws a clone in bottom left corner while he's in top left corner, giving me center stage. I try to maintain it so that he can't keep me too pinned in. Is not a great proficient to QP, really cannot just make walls, so I'm taking advantage. Throws a clone into center top. I'm in a weird spot here. I do manage to dodge through to the left side, almost get hit by light, but not quite. Spamming QP with basic projectiles, down. Throws a clone a little near top left corner. Oh no. I get hit by basic. I want to put my stream up really quickly. I need that support. Alright, I'm bringing reinforcements. Hourai is now with me. Eventually, he's on his way. There he is. Hopefully I don't have to commentate so hard now.
probably just
Although if you are here, Hourai, we can't hear you. Oh my goodness. Throwing out more projectiles. This is a sucky position to be in. Yeah, that would have been a hard landing. I tried. Get a hit with wide. Very unusual, this matchup.
Hey, I can hear you again.
Well, there you are, Hourai. I need your support. I've been trying very hard to commentate.
Yeah, it looks like you're getting close to winning this card.
I actually
And
do
did
win this
the
card. Yes, the supportive commentary is on my side as we go into the next card. Throw out some basics, trying to approach a little bit this time so that Kewpie can't lock me in as much. Never mind, I changed my mind. Kewpie trying to use wide to hit me, but I just stun way through it all. I'm going to go all the way around this basic while Kewpie lingers on the right side of the map. Going to go down this time, really just taking big bound movements that he can't trap me too much. Going to go to the bottom of the screen, he knows I'm going there. I do try to avoid it as long as possible, but it just doesn't work.
I'm afraid I can't hear you anymore, Jahvaro.
This is very unfortunate. I've lost my connection to Hourai.
But I believe in you anyway. Even if I can't hear you, Jahvaro, I'm giving you my commentator luck from beyond the grave. I believe in you, Jahvaro. You just got a hit, I see, and I know you can do it. Although Kewpie is a pretty good player, and like if Kewpie gets the game, he kind of deserves it. So like, I mean, I can't be too biased, you know? It's just the way it goes. Okay, saying that probably got you hit. So I'm gonna say, Jahvaro, I believe in you. You're doing some really nice basic layering, which I like. A nice safety stun in case Kewpie did anything fancy or any wides came your way. Always good to do after you're dodge rolling out of those basics. Little against the wall, and Kewpie's clone is really far back, but that clone just got deleted and you just got a chance. Ooh, unfortunate. The stun wave not paying off. I'm doing my best to commentate this. I hope I'm not talking over you, Jahvaro.
You're not.
I'm doing my best. So it looks like you just got a hit, which is pretty nice. And another hit. This is 1-1 now. Alright, here comes the wall.
Oh my god.
No! Oh, I can
hate
hear you
wide.
now. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
My sheer rage at wide is what allowed me to break through. Oh wait, we didn't return to character select.
Oh,
My
I can't hear
mistake.
you anymore, but I still believe in you.
That was dodgeable.
I almost shot that wide. Luckily you dodged.
Yeah, unfortunate. That clone came out a little too quickly there.
Hey,
Hey.
you did it. Good job.
Thank you, Hourai.
You're welcome. I can hear you.
It's these quick, brief intermissions we have between fighting where I can actually communicate with you.
Indeed.
I screwed up so bad. That was so dumb.
It
Why did I
happened.
do that? Oh my god, I wasn't ready for that. Oh wow, he gets caught.
Ooh, doubled back into that basic. It's unfortunate for Kewpie.
Oh,
Oh
my
no.
god, wide. At least that one's maybe very slightly more understandable.
We're both having wide problems today, huh?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, it was a risky play there.
Last card. You can do this.
Do my best.
Nice
Oh
stun
man,
wave.
great dodging from QP to avoid getting hit by that.
Nice roll. Really nice roll.
QP is really moving quite well.
Yeah, that's true. Walls are getting
making-
tighter. Very good timing there.
Oh my god,
no.
no.
QP kind of had your number there.
I wasn't expecting him to hold. My reaction time was just too slow. Oh my god, I was
Aw.
just too slow.
Yeah, those wides almost got you.
Okay,
Hey!
I just went for hope there.
You did it. Cross shot her best shot.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's where it is. QP decided he didn't want to lose a second event to me. It really is his decision. I don't get a say in the matter of whether or not I win.
That's not true. But good
It's very
job.
true against QP.
Good job to QP and good job to you.
Yeah, well played. Oh my god, I'm a little... I mean, I expected that outcome, but there was a better way for it to go out. Like, there was more I could have done. It's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah.
I trust you, Hourai. You have to take this now.
I don't know if I will, to be honest, but I'll do my best. Oh, Mothfan needs the spec. Just wait until that happens. Okay, Mothfan is in. And I think all should be good, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright, Jahvaro. Unfortunately, I'm not listening to music this time, so I can't sing a song to defeat QP.
It's okay. You have... Well, I can't really sing either. I don't know any songs. I'm not talented in this matter.
Oh, I'm not talented at singing, but I remember last time I fought QP in the tournament, I sang a song, and that's how I was able to win.
It's okay. You have
Stand by regular basics.
interesting strategy from QP. QP is starting to mix in some charge basics now. QP gets hit by wide. Actually down to 1 heart. Not doing very well against Hourai, which is what Hourai wants. Hopefully he'll be able to avenge me, so I don't have to sit here watching QP's reign of terror continue as he continues to crush all the frosts.
Hey, don't forget, Jay actually won against QP in the end. Not with Frost, but still.
It is true, he abandoned Frost for victory.
Yeah, Jay may have been seeded 4th, but so far, Jay is in the lead to win this tournament.
He's playing very well.
Yeah, beat me even though I used the Secret Sun attack.
Be throwing out some more basics.
Fended off QP for a little longer there. Ah, I thought I had spell. I did have this spell. What happened? Why did I not use this spell? What am I... Oh, and I was so confused that I got hit while I was talking. Whoops. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yes, QP going for the confused plays here.
No! Why did I do
Unfortunate.
that? I thought that basic would be a little faster.
I am remembering when I ran into QP's held basic, and I got so tilted.
No.
Oh, unfortunate basic hit.
How did that even hit? I thought he moved out of the way. Oh well. I need this spell.
Using it for safety. Kewpie's walls are looking quite good right now.
Not anymore, they aren't.
Nope, all of that wall pressure gone immediately. It gets hit by wide, or I mean half diamond. Half diamond basic. Suddenly Kewpie getting hit by a ton of projectiles.
I needed a spell there. I needed to be on the ground. I lost my ground. My ground! My ground, Jahvaro!
Your ground. No. No, oh
Maiden.
no. You need to be with the sun. You shouldn't be on the ground. Oh god. Throwing out more wides. Looks like you're trying to wide out Kewpie, but he just flash steps through
Nah.
it. Unfortunate position. Both down to last.
No, what?
Oh, unfortunate. You didn't see the focus on charge basic coming at you. Staying all set. Okay, throwing up basic. Managed to get a hit with a wide. Nice stray wide. Alright. Managed to, unfortunate hit. Even I'm having a hard time commentating.
Ah, I thought Kewpie was going to charge there. I was ready for it. Kewpie did not charge, but I won the guard anyways, whatever.
Well, you'll take that.
We
On to the
take
next
those.
card. Alright, throwing out some longer range wides and diamonds. Uh-oh, that's an unfortunate position to be in. Forces out a dispel. Maybe it will recharge in time. You've got about 8 seconds before it's up again. Oh, Kewpie gets greedy and actually screws up on his attack there. Shoots the basic off screen and that causes him to get hit. Throwing out many more projectiles.
Kewpie went through all my diamonds. That just completely foiled my plan.
Unfortunate, and that leads to a hit on you. But you're still up. Actually, you guys are even, but you are up a card, so maybe that means something to you.
It does. It means if I blunder this, I have a chance. Ah!
Well,
Should've
that
done that sooner.
trying for wide and diamond snipes, not quite enough. Good dodges, good dodges. Actually, great dodges.
Thanks.
Nice hit
Low
with
difference.
basic. Yes, something that few people understand. Throwing out more diamonds. Gonna have to use a dispel there just for safety. Try and reposition. Scary there. Kewpie called it out, but you counter. You saw the call out and survived. Bit of a difficult position to be in, but very much dodgeable. You get out of it. Oh, and you actually score a victory there, hitting Kewpie with basic. That makes game 2 1-1 each. Let's see what happens.
Alright. Need a bit of a breath. Should have probably taken it before starting the set.
It's
Starting
fine.
the next game, I mean.
It's a compromise. You keep your momentum, but maintain a breath. Also, we are currently lagging on commentary. I cannot see the clone, or any of its projectiles.
Do you see it now?
Yes, Kewpie refreshed it, so now I can see it. But it was very interesting to see projectiles turning invisible as they were coming at you.
See the little corner dodge I did there.
Unfortunately, I happened to look away. It's unfortunate. I love corner dodging. I'm just a treat. But maybe I'll get another opportunity from you, given that you like dodging.
I do like dodging. Why doesn't Yuli like dodging? I thought this was a dodge game.
Eiley does not
Yuli
like
and
dodging.
Max, they don't like dodging.
No, they don't. They want to fight people. I don't understand.
Yeah, I want to fight people by making them dodge my stuff.
Yeah,
I thought that was the whole point of this game. I fight
No.
people by making them dodge. They fight back by making me dodge.
Eiley gets mad at me for dodging.
Oh, I'm on my last life. Thought
I'm
we
sorry,
played well until I blundered.
It's the tilt of hearing that this is not a dodging game to the people. Don't focus on the haters, Hourai. Dodge to your heart's content.
Yeah, okay. Like there?
Like there, yes. Make QP dodge.
I almost got distracted and died. I got distracted and died. Oh, I'm not dead.
Nope, you are alive. Very much so.
Oh my god.
Okay, use a dispel, that's good. There was a Y coming right at you. Managed to hit QP with basic. Okay, get a QP flash steps into dispel. Interesting change from extremely high to low speed. Yep, tough resistance for Hourai, but he has dispel, so it's okay. Throwing out diamonds. Kewpie has really been having a hard time with these basics. He's just been getting hit by them constantly. The linger is just causing a little too much trouble. Hourai playing very close to these basics, but not getting hit. Gets hit by one though. You can only play close for so long before it becomes unmanageable, I suppose. Something hits QP. Hourai definitely playing a very close center to style game, just trying to work with wide to hit QP.
Oh yeah, it's good to hold the center against Storm.
I think I agree. Nice patience, avoiding getting hit by the wide there. You are forced to use Dispel, but you hold on to it as long as possible, which may have been the right thing to do.
Sometimes it's the wrong thing to do because you want it back sooner.
It is
I got
true.
hit by a wide there.
Ooh, I'm surprised that
Oh.
you... I'm surprised. That's a great... I was sure you're gonna get hit there. Nice Dispel. QP on last heart of game 2.
This is game 3.
Game 3, sorry. I meant like... he will be 2 games down if he loses, but... that's what happens. QP trying to play aggressive despite this. Still gets hit by probably what was wide. You're really holding up just some great pressure with basic. The basic is either hitting QP because he has to dodge away from a ride and gets hit by the linger, or the basic is forcing him to dodge out into wide and then he gets hit by wide. So it's just very good control of your basic right now, Hourai.
Thanks.
We'll see what Kewpie can do. This is his last chance here. You still have one more. Okay, a little bit of SST, at least on the stream. Maybe not in game, I'm not sure.
It wasn't for me.
Uses Dispel to avoid it. Kewpie continuing to throw out basics. Just trying to apply some pressure. Getting really close now. Actually doing a good job of maintaining a tight pressure and forcing a hit on Hourai. Hourai makes a bit of a...
I didn't have this.
mistimed the cooldown in his head and that got him hit, thinking he could make a preemptive use of it. Throwing out more projectiles. Uses Dispel to avoid getting hit. Unfortunate. Does not go diagonally, instead goes left and down, not taking the triangle. Shortcut, gets hit. Very close to getting hit there, but not quite. Kewpie predicts where he's
the
gonna go. And the wide happens to
I
hit.
don't even know where
Hourai.
that wide that hit me came from.
That's why it hit you, because you didn't see it.
Thanks, Jahvaro.
I'm sorry, it was supposed to be a gripe on wide, but that just makes it sound like a gripe on you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No!
Oh my god. Yes, happy accidents.
It happens.
I support my commentary partners, I promise. Unfortunate, or I just had to accept his fate there. But he does use Dispel. Oh no.
Ah, I was spamming basic a little too much there. Alright, down
Oh.
to the last game, QP. It's me and
Alright.
you. My resolve is as good as gold.
Yes, Hourai, I believe you are making miracles happen here. You need to. I've been knocked out. I need the power of the sun. I used to fight against the sun so much, but now I'm seeking its power to protect me. As it's always been trying
What
to
the
do.
heck? Man, that was a wide. That was a
was a
serious
wide?
wide. I'm tilted now. I'm on tilt.
Alright, well, the solution to tilt is getting hits, so hopefully you can do that.
Nah, I'm still tilted.
It's okay, my tilt against losing the way that I did still hasn't worn off. I'm still, like, very...
Oh, which one in particular? The wide? Where you
When
use
Kewpie
wide?
got his hit on me by standing there with basic and I ran into it just by having so much time to react, I'm really mad about that.
Oh my god, I
Oh wow, that would have been a crazy dodge. You got it though.
No! What? I didn't expect QB to back up.
Yeah, that's
That
what
really
I mean.
sucks.
Like, QP moving with basic, Storm moving with basic just irritates me. Like, it's fair, because it's not wide, but like, it just irritates me. Because I fall for it all the time. But anyway, QP so far ahead, both in hearts and in cards. Not exactly the situation Aura wants to be in, but now he evens it out. Throwing out more basic. Forced to use Dispel, QP trying for some trickery here. Actually, I'm noticing that QP is not struggling as much with basic as he was before. I don't know what changed, but that is making it a little bit more difficult for you. And as I say that, he gets hit by a basic forced movement into wide.
No, I
and
thought
then
I
you
was
get
using
hit
this
by...
now. I hit the button. I hit the button,
Yeah.
Jahvaro.
The same thing happened to me. There was one situation where I hit like a button to dodge, and it didn't happen, and I got mad. Dangerous position for both people. Oh my god, wide. Oh, good dodge.
Yeah, I'm not gonna win this.
There's
I'm on
still a
tilt now.
chance.
No.
There's still a chance. Alright.
Unless QP bonks, I'm not getting it. I have lost my will to dodge.
Alright, losing his faith.
It's okay. It happens sometimes.
The sun, the moon has abandoned him. And without the power
That
of the
doesn't feel
moon,
good.
QP moves on. Well, that's it. Commentary has been sat down.
Oh, Mothman, get in water before finals. Oh well, did my best. That's the way it goes sometimes.
Yes, I did
can't-
my best too.
I cannot always control tilt.
No, I can't either.
Yeah, but it's
I
fine.
didn't follow my training and started swinging my sword wildly and
If I'm
bashing
being
at my shield.
honest, despite only getting third place, this was a pretty fun tournament for me. So I can't really complain.
Yeah, I had a good time too. And I mean, it's nice that everybody is strong here. If you just won every event, it wouldn't really be too fun, I think.
Yeah.
And I mean, last event we managed to overtake QP. Commentary actually did very well last event.
Yeah. Yeah, you got first place, I got third.
Yep.
Here I am in third place again. But
Well, you are consistent.
that means you know what? I don't even know why I'm mad. I'm not mad. I get to rest now.
I'm mad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm always mad.
It's alright. It's just, I mean, the one thing is, Jahvaro, since we have downtime, since Moth fan's getting water, let me tell you something. Um, Lately, I've made it a goal to push myself to get a lot stronger in this game because I want to be on par with Illy and deserving of my expert badge. I want to show that other people can reach the top level, and we shouldn't put other players on a pedestal just because the rest of us aren't willing to train as much. I think we should all push to the highest levels in this game, and I'm going to lead the charge. So I feel a little bad that I lost to QP, but I shouldn't, because that means QP is getting even better than me, and the better QP is, the better I get when I play against QP.
It's a very inspiring speech, Hourai, and it happens to encapsulate my feelings as well. I'm not
Yeah,
practicing as much as I would like, but I would really like to grind and see it through.
yeah,
I
you
wanna.
know, go on, go on.
Oh, I was just gonna go on a tirade about how I want to bring dodging to its absolute limit. I want to prove that, you know, dodging does have its place, and that you can get anywhere with it. It's a lofty goal, but it's mine.
Yeah, I want to prove that dodging has a place in this game too, and when I make another M&S style game, I'm going to make sure dodging has a place in that game.
I look forward to it.
But for now, I want to push the limits of M&S, and I think to do that, we have to push the limits of each other. And I got kicked out of the game again.
Well, it's
Because
okay.
streaming.
You have me.
It needs
All
to
right.
be Sun versus Storm.
Let's see how Jfeather fares in this matchup. Jfeather has really been playing crazy. I think he won against... Did he win against QP?
Yes, Jay beat QP.
Yeah, like I've been saying, Jfeather, honestly, Jfeather, he was doing really well last tournament too, actually. And that was an all-sun tournament. Like, Jfeather's actually been playing pretty insane now that I think about it. So, this actually...
Yeah,
the
look
more
at
I think
that
about it...
move. Did you see that?
Yeah, he's really going off right now. I think it's very fair to say that Jfeather could win this event. QP's not going to make it easy, but I don't know. He's been oddly consistent with how good he's been playing. QP going for a bit of greed here, and Jfeather is just not having it. He's just scoring hits with his wide. Throwing out more projectiles. QP opting for a bit more of a back play here because he's tired of getting hit by Jfeather. Jfeather really not phased, makes a bit of a movement mistake and gets hit there. Running through, uses Dispel, gets a very long invincibility phase because of it. Gets hit by wide. The ever tilting move. Let's see if it tilts Jfeather. QP standing in front of him using wide just to be irritating. A very good strategy.
Indeed.
Despite all of this, Jfeather does not look phased, still playing the way he was playing before. He gets very close to getting hit by wide. Throwing out more, uses Dispel to avoid getting hit. QP charges basic and Jfeather isn't quite ready for it. QP doing a little bit better at dodging hits now. Throwing out more basic, gets hit by basic, that's it. Suddenly, QP has brought this back. Let's see what happens here.
Oh no.
Jfeather gets hit by wide at the start of the round. Not something you want to see, ever. Unless you're QP, then you always want to see it. Throwing out more projectiles. Gets a hit with diamond.
Ooh, the desync tech. I don't see QB using that very often.
Yeah, that's quite interesting.
Yeah, it's a classic Storm tech that I don't see modern Storms use as much. Because of the checkmate style being so prevalent. But when you're using unfocused, uncharged basics rather, it's a really good move and it can throw people off a lot. I've gotten many a hit from that. They do not call me Hourai the Storm Beast for nothing.
Well, Kewpie actually goes for a gamble melee there, and Jfeather does not get hit by it. Kewpie gets knocked out. We go to game 2. Jfeather winning.
Nice wide dodges by Jay there. Some similarly impressive wide and diamond dodges by QP. Alright, QP taking the first hit. Nice move by Jay, and that actually does get a hit on QP. I thought QP would be able to escape.
Excellent. Jfeather using Dispel to avoid getting hit there. Throwing out some more basics. QP uses Flash. Avoid getting hit. And more wides. More basics. Dispel coming out. Where's the diamonds? There's the diamonds. And gets a hit with basic.
I forgot how good basic into diamonds in melee was. Because you can do a basic and then dodge right out of it. And if you predict what Storm's gonna do, you can sometimes even get a hit. Like Jay's been doing a couple times here. Like I forgot how good that was. I should have been using that against QP more. That's no wonder Jay's doing better than me.
Realization, uh-oh. A revitalization of faith from Hourai. We'll see what happens in this next event. But QP gets hit by a diamond. Oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
And then gets struck by the power of the sun as we go into the next game.
Yeah, I guess I was forgetting some of the things I learned, and if I used that, if I had had the confidence to use some of my tools against QP at the end there, I would have won.
Hits by wide.
I'm using sort of my QP whatever. I have an idea.
I don't want to see it nerfed, but I want to see it made into a move that isn't irritating to fight.
I have an idea. And I will post it in the magic discussion later.
It would be a great idea to do that, because I'm really interested in like changes to the Storm that aren't nerfs but are more fun.
Yeah, I want a side grade.
I agree. Anyway, basic.
Yeah, QB actually close to winning this card.
Yes.
Ooh,
However, he
the
gets
tipper.
hit by basic. Well done by Jfeather. He's really been learning the range of that move. QP gets hit by a lingering basic, and all of a sudden, this is looking a little scary. Jfeather throwing out some diamonds, trying to punish QP for not going in. Has to use Dispel because that clone got awfully close to hitting him. Very scary. Jfeather playing right in the middle of those basics. QP charged him, that could have been a hit. He moved out of the way, so maybe not. Oh no! Makes the wrong move,
close.
tries to go in aggressively and gets hit.
Yeah, you just have to make the right moves against Storm. It comes with experience, but it seems like Jay's getting that experience for the most part.
He's figuring it out, and he certainly is getting a lot of hits on QP. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, like, we have seen Jay fight QP Storm as Sun in tournament and lose. But nowadays, we're seeing Jay get a lot more progress, actually.
He's really improving. Like, there's actually consistent, measurable improvement from Jfeather, and the big thing there is consistent. I have not seen him do any severe fumbles, actually. Everything that he's doing is like what I expect, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Nice dodge from Jfeather. Really trying for some melee there, trying to keep QP away from him. QP uses flash up to avoid getting hit, but still gets hit by edge basic. Jfeather honestly not scared to hold his position. QP can't really do anything because he's just going to go for melee basic or for basic wide or basic diamond, and QP's just going to get hit by it. Jfeather can be a rock, and QP can't do anything about it. In fact, QP is the one that's running around now, having a hard time setting up walls because Jfeather's just bullying him out of the way. Tries for a bit of a strong bully tactic there, isn't quite enough, gets hit. Throwing out more wide. QP in a tough position here, there's a lot of wides. He's flashed up to try and flash ball out. Thinks he'll have enough invincibility, but not enough.
Is that 2 games for Jay?
Yeah, that is.
Amazing move by Jay, sending the diamonds past QP, but baiting out the flash step anyway. Probably wasn't even intentional, but it worked out.
Well, there we go. Although QP's flash step is back. Ultimately, all that bravado leads to Jfeather getting hit, so...
Yeah, unfortunate.
But then QP gets hit by
was
inner
hit.
wide. Jfeather throwing out more wide and more basic. Goes at a diamond trying to apply some pressure. QP is a little bit pressured, but does dodge out of the way, restarting his pressure again. Not really feeling a whole lot here, but has to use flash out to avoid those diamonds. Jfeather has to use Dispel to avoid QP's walls. And QP again gets hit by that. He's really, across like both of you and Jfeather, QP has been having an awful time dealing with basic wide or basic diamond. I've not really seen him. He improved a little bit at dealing with it, but overall, that's his #1 hit cause. Oh, unfortunate. Catches Jfeather's movement. Both down to last heart now of the first card for each. Throwing out more. Oh, unfortunate. Gets hit by what appeared to be a wide there.
Yep, just one straight wide. Sometimes that's all it takes. The same goes for Sun. Get hit against Storm.
Very true. It's a game of wides. Alright, Jfeather takes center stage. Maybe I'll give him enough time to get his Dispel back. Decides to go all the way around the basic, but it doesn't matter in the end because he gets a hit. Then it doesn't matter in the end because he gets hit. But then it doesn't matter in the end because he gets a hit wide.
That was diamonds, I think.
It was diamonds, potentially. Jfeather running through, apply some pressure, gets a hit with basic, like I've been saying. That basic doing a lot, but then he gets hit by basic. But he still has the heart lead, so if they're going to keep trading like this, it's going to work out for Jfeather, because this is actually QP's last heart.
Nice Dispel. Ooh, risky move by QP, staying in front of those moving wides, but QP gonna be okay? Yes, and QP gets a hit.
Very close here, throwing a lot of projectiles. Both looking a little scared here, I'm sure. QP goes in for a fake out aggression, actually. Just throws out a basic, probably not committing because he knows it's dangerous.
Probably wanted those diamonds going. QP's good at dodging the diamonds. Ooh,
Very
nice
close.
Jay.
QP
Almost
really
got him.
trying to hit him. Oh, okay, this is dangerous for Jfeather. He was not ready, and he gets hit. So, QP manages to stay in. They're both staying. It's 2-1. QP managing to come back here, employing the Jfeather strat of very slowly, but steadily, managing to win from behind. Here we go. Projectiles going out. A lot of just diamonds everywhere. Jfeather waiting until the last moment to use his Dispel.
I thought
Really
QP was gonna get hit there.
Unfortunate. Oh, wait. There's no way. I would have been very surprised if Jfeather found a solution to that problem. Jfeather going for a dodge. Unfortunate. Light movement error. Moves a little bit too late, probably because he was scared from the extra speed from Diamond. QP getting a little squished here. Jahvaro waiting until the last moment, decides to go left. I
That's
would have
so
gone down
sad.
personally.
Me too.
He's looking like a tough position here. Jahvaro was a little scared to make an escape early, probably because he didn't want to take a risk, but that means that he has to use Dispel to escape, so he won't have it later. It doesn't really matter because he gets hit
That's
by
unfortunate.
Uncharged Basic. Uncharged... Unfocused Basic. Oh, Kewpie gets hit immediately by a wide, something that Jahvaro wants to see and Kewpie does not. Alright, channeling some diamonds, trying to make Kewpie get in there. Really spending those diamonds might force Kewpie. Nope.
Oh, no!
Unfortunate. Alright, flash step helping Kewpie out there. Okay, gets a hit with a basic. Well done.
Ooh,
Jahvaro
nice
going for a
dodge
bit of
from
a risky escape
Jay
there,
going
but it works
through
out.
all those wides. That was a rough close positioning. Good move by Kewpie. And another
Risky.
good move by Kewpie.
Oh. Oh, Jahvaro being a little bit too aggressive there. Wanted to make an aggressive play and ends up getting caught out by wide, and that's it. 2-2. Kewpie doing a little bit better this time than he did last time. If he keeps following this trend, this game will be a convincing one for Kewpie. Let's see if Jahvaro can prevent that.
Kewpie did lose to Jay before this tournament, but if Kewpie wins this game, we'll have a bracket reset and Kewpie will have a chance to make it another comeback. This looks rough for Kewpie, but Kewpie does escape, and it's Jay who gets hit in the end. Holds that aggression for a little too long.
Jahvaro, they're trying for some wide snipes, it looks like. Not quite able to land on Kewpie. Gets hit by a melee basic. Kewpie gets hit by basic, I believe? Kewpie definitely gets hit by basic there. Flying right into it. Nice move from Jahvaro, getting out of that pressure. Throwing out more basics. Kewpie trying to keep the clone relatively centered. Jahvaro uses Dispel to avoid the pressure, throwing out more basics, wides, diamonds, whatever. Unfortunate, tries to drive into Kewpie, but Kewpie loves it, and I mean loves it when you run into his arms. There's nothing more than he wants than that. And then Jahvaro gets hit with wide. Throwing out more basics and wides. Dispel has been used. Jahvaro's probably feeling a little nervous from all this pressure. Oh no!
Ah, that's huge. Kewpie won a very close card.
Alright, well, Jahvaro, unfazed, gets a hit with diamond. Throwing out more projectiles. Oh my. More and more hits. Oh. That's a hit. Throwing out basic. A little bit of a wall here. Jahvaro can make it through though, doesn't end up bonking, it's good. Can't quite make it through that gap, so he's waiting it out. He's fully gonna be, oh, he sees an opportunity to not have to use the defensive special, but unfortunately he was worried. He gets hit for it. This time he doesn't take that risk. And now he's down to his last heart. Tries to make a quick escape and he can't. So,
well, here we go, a bracket reset.
Yep. Seems like we've gotten two so far. One last tournament, one this tournament. Both of them involving Jahvaro actually. Kewpie taking a bit of a break.
Alright.
What you were doing was working, Jahvaro.
It was working.
Oh, Jahvaro, feeling what I've been feeling all the time.
Is that how you feel?
Yeah, it really feels like if Kewpie just plays well, you just can't win. Maybe I should try not to believe that. Jahvaro feeling incredibly demoralized right now. This could be a turning point.
It happens.
The one thing that Jahvaro had going into this was the sheer consistency.
Yeah.
And he really was playing incredible. But if this is what's happening with Jahvaro, I don't know. Contrary to what he says, I do believe he's a momentum-based player, and it sounds like he's coming to a screeching halt. And I don't know how well that's going to go for him. Let's see what he does.
Yeah.
Here we go. Sun versus Purple Storm. Oh, Jahvaro gets hit by... Okay, I thought for a second Jahvaro was already done. I know that wide... that wide probably made him mad. Oh. Jahvaro narrowly dodging that, but chooses to dodge just a little bit too late.
And Jay
Doesn't even feel
forfeiting
like
the card.
playing.
You alright
Uh,
there, Jahvaro?
I don't know, it's just funny to see how this is going. I'm also really tired, but
That's fair. You want me to take over commentary a bit?
uh, you can do whatever you feel the need to do, Hourai.
Alright. Jay trying to get in there for some melee. Actually does a nice melee move, but QP manages to just barely dodge. Unfortunately, QP backing up into a wide. Jay scoring another hit.
Maybe this switching commentary is doing him well.
Jay has to use the Dispel. Nice dodge by Jay. Ooh, it was a bit scary for QP. Yeah, one of them was going down there, and it turned out it was Jay. Good move by QP, but I wouldn't have done something so risky. I guess you gotta risk it for the biscuit sometimes. Nice move by QP. Does a similar thing as before, but this time it's Jay who wins out, and Jay gets a hit on QP.
Translating to a card.
Alright, QP scoring the first hit against Jay. Oh, trading hits. Alright, QP gets another hit on Jay. Is Jay gonna follow it up this time? QP manages to escape from Jay's pressure, forcing out a Dispel. Jay using the early Dispel, but gets sandwiched by the basics anyway. And Jay gets hit by a melee basic for the finish. QP is the winner of game 1. Wait,
Moth fan
it
wasn't in.
Oh no!
Ugh.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that commentary, everyone, because that's all you're getting of that match.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the whole match for you.
It was over hours ago. Jay
Don't
Feather
say that.
doing.
This tournament hasn't even lasted 2. Oh wait, it has lasted 2 hours. Never mind.
He's saying it was over from the beginning. I don't know, Jay Feather. You got second place in last tournament over QP, who got fourth. So you never know. Unfortunate hit.
Ooh,
Gets a hit with
nice
basic.
Dispel.
Looks good. Unfortunate hit with basic. Unfortunate squeeze with basic. Jay Feather still trying to apply some pressure. Somehow doesn't get that diamond snipe. It looked like it was gonna hit. Not quite. Jay Feather has to use this while we're getting hit. Goes for a diamond basic snipe. Gets a hit again with that edge basic. Some things never change. It's edge basic. Unfortunate hit.
Yeah, that be wide.
Gets another hit with basic. One more. Oh. Jay Feather used Dispel to get through that wall before it gets too thick.
Almost
QP has to
QP.
flash up. Gets hit by wide.
That's unfortunate.
And that's another wide hit. Or basic hit. QP takes that, going to game 2. They get right into it. Yeah, game 3, sorry. It's QP's second victory, it's game 3. We get some weird lag here, and I see Jay Feather spinning, diamonds, invisible clones, insanity.
Good old invisible clone.
Well, it's back now, and Jay Feather again using Dispel a little early so he doesn't have to go for thick walls. Goes for a risky play there, trying to call out QP, but QP calls him out first, and QP's basic spawns faster, so that's who wins. Jay Feather a little caught up there, using Dispel again.
Throwing out more abilities. Oh, it was
Almost got
close.
Jay there.
Nice
Great
dodge,
dodge.
Jay.
Ooh, that's
Impressing.
unfortunate though.
The dodge-based commentary, but yeah. Oh no. Jay Feather's still in this, but down a lot of hearts.
Indeed.
Throwing out more abilities. Oh, nice. Gets a hit with
nice
diamond.
hit. He has to dodge those diamonds there. Gives up a lot of ground to do so. Oh no, keep running into some diamonds.
Jay Feather trying to go for wide snipes. Very scary basic. Oh, very close. So close, Jay. So close. Kewpie really threatening with wides right now. It's very scary to move around. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Wow.
Backed into it.
Wow! Kewpie just barely got that one.
Jay Feather is not happy.
Looked like Jay was giving up for a moment, but Jay is still in this.
No,
This may be
he's
Jay's tournament card, but it's not over yet. It's not over till it's over. Oh, that flash step. Oh no,
he
Kewpie.
gets hit. Oh, Kewpie goes for a rescue there. Oh.
Ah! Storm Beast and her angles.
Yes, her angles. Oh no, Jay Feather doesn't quite get the dodge off. Just trying to rush forward and get a hit. Throwing out more projectiles.
No! Storm Beast once again needing to appeal to the better angles of her nature.
Decent movement from Jay Feather. Managing to avoid projectiles. Now has to deal with walls again. Gonna have to use Dispel? No, he's not.
Ooh,
Found an opening.
those
That's good.
diamonds against the wall. Those were really tough for Kewpie. Oh, this is gonna be hard for Kewpie. Flash step. But it does hit
no.
Jay in the face. That's really sad. This is Jay's tournament life, but Kewpie's on his last life too. And that is gonna be it.
That's it. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but
That is the way it goes sometimes. Well, in the end, Kewpie is the winner of Maiden and Spell. No, Awakening the Maiden. I was just commentating my own tournaments. Kewpie is the winner of Awakening the Maiden number 62, 62nd adventure, the Green Crystal. Next time it's going to be named after Storm Beast because Kewpie's Storm was the champion of this one, and a well-earned victory it was against not only Jay, but also me and some others. I think
yes.
Kewpie definitely put up a good fight. Oh, and did Kewpie beat you too?
Yes, QP beat me. QP beat you. QP beat Moth, you do like great like sprites to use for everybody.
Indeed.
He knows.
Yeah. Look, the two
Uh,
blue suns looking at the Storm Beast.
one is much happier than the other.
Well, either way, I have a few words to say, but first let's go over the results, which is QP in first, of course, Jayfeather in second, maybe slowing down a bit at the end, but until then, certainly put up a good fight. I think, in all honesty, I do think Jay did a pretty good job this tournament.
He's
In
really
third
been
place, we
very
had
consistent.
me. I had a really fun run this tournament, and I hope you did too, Jahvaro, getting to fourth place.
Yep, it was good. We did my best. We can see that Axem and Queen are actually fifth in there. And then Mothfan and Shadowpels take 7th place.
Yeah, thanks for participating, Moth fan. It was fun having you.
It's a good time. Now that that's out of the way, let's get our final thoughts out of here.
Yeah. So what do you think of all that, Jahvaro?
Well, aside from all of the crying and rage that I have at how I lost and the reign of terror that is QP, it was a great event. Um, no, I did have fun. I complain a lot, but I had fun. uh, but it was good. It's interesting to see what's kind of coming together. I mean, as we've seen from here, definitely nothing is definite. Last event, QP had gotten fourth, I had gotten first, and you two actually remained consistent in your places. This time it's again you two in your places, but now I'm fourth and QP is first. Jfeather
Yeah.
has been playing very well in both events. He's gotten bracket reset twice. One time he was doing the bracket reset, this time he got bracket reset, so I guess all I'm saying is there's a lot of evidence here that nothing is really definite. You can't really know who's going to be winning this event because really I think everybody here has lost to everybody. Like especially among like
Absolutely.
first to fourth, everybody here has lost to everybody, so you have no idea who's going to win,
Yeah. It's totally up in the air every time.
which I think makes it really fun. I really like that.
Yeah, I think so too. QP and I have had our ups and downs. We've both lost to each other, and I think that's really cool. I wasn't too happy to lose, but like in the long run, I am happy to lose because you know what? What I was saying earlier was that the better the competition gets, the better I get with practice. And so in the long run, it's actually good if people are getting ahead on me. I've been winning pretty well against QP recently, but QP was able to overtake me this time and win the whole tournament, which means I need to stay on my toes.
Yeah, he's playing very well. When QP wants to turn it on, he really does. It's quite crazy. Yeah, no, I agree. It is really fun. I'm glad to see it happening.
Yeah. One thing
Hopefully
this tournament
everybody.
was missing.
Huh?
Sorry, go on.
Oh no, I don't want you to lose your thought.
Oh, the one thing this tournament was missing, I think, was more players from the new generation. I believe Queen was the only one.
Yeah, it would be nice to see more players participating. I
Yeah.
agree, but I don't know. All we really need now is for everybody to start playing outside of tourney. Which
Yeah.
honestly, I think people have been doing a good job. Like I've been seeing you or I, and when I can myself in there. Axem and Queen are usually there.
Yeah, I've
Al-
been trying to play in the mornings. I haven't seen a lot of people lately because not everyone's up in the morning, but I'll try to do evening lobbies. It just doesn't always work out with my schedule.
Yeah, I try to make it when I can too. Even QP's been coming around occasionally.
Oh yeah, I've
Still
seen QP around. We've had
occasionally.
our great
Yeah.
games in lobbies.
Yeah, it's great to see people playing again. I'm losing my complaint of people not playing in tourney. I mean, not
Yeah,
playing friendlies.
and I'd like to reaffirm my commitment to pushing the Maiden and Spell community to new heights of skill levels. I think we can do that together.
I very much agree. And with that, I think we'll end it off and return 2 weeks from now, where it will probably be Hourai and myself on commentary.
Quite possibly.
Well, thank you all for coming through. We will see you for ATM 63.
Indeed.